Final Fantasy XIV, once again. Alright, how's the sound sounding? More bump up, maybe? I disabled, I mentioned this last time, but I disabled the lower frame rate when the window's inactive, so you will not be exposed to that weird choppiness anymore. That was mostly just there. I thought that would, like, help me save some CPU. It really doesn't. Doesn't do shit on my computer. Problem would be actually getting back to the game, so I'm just playing it as much as I can, yeah. I feel like if I could at least finish a run Reborn, then I'm in a good spot. And then, like, when I want to come back to it, the story will be there for me. Time for Taco Bell? Oh, yeah. Why not? Where do it... Memes. That's where I put the Taco Bell sound. Yeah, I've noticed the queue gradually getting bigger every time I log in now. It's starting. Alright, I went back to Gold Saucer to check in my, check on my, Cacpot winnings, which were nothing this week. I played the pick 4 today because, Nessie had a dream that she saw some numbers in. And I was like, oh, sweet, I'll play the lottery with those numbers. And it didn't pay off. We won jack all shit from it. Any day now would be nice. Moogle, what's happening here? This is taking a longer time than usual to load.
Bruh.
Okay, we're good. We're good? Hello? Blunderville attendance. Oh yeah, so Fall Guys event is going on right now. I don't want to get wrapped up in that just yet. I don't know how much of that there is. What am I doing? No. Una's here. Would love to stick around and watch you, but I gotta get to bed, work and all that. Yeah, same. Thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. You sounded like Dynablade there for a sec, huh? Huh? How? Oh, Slime Hat, yeah. You're welcome to come with me if you want. Did you see the letter G there? Oh, it's somewhere from behind. Okay. New adventure returner mentor partner has when I received a bonus one. Okay, whatever. What was I doing again? I don't have an active quest going on right now. Heretical harassment. Your hat jiggles. I'm slime-brained right now. I kind of am slime-brained. I feel disoriented because of this friggin' sunburn. Come to think of it, it might be better I did this tonight. I was kind of on the fence about doing this or another long Paper Mario stream, but I'm like, I screwed over Final Fantasy last week. I'll do it again tonight. But tomorrow and Tuesday, you can almost certainly expect Paper Mario. Anyway, my attempts to get controller support on this working did not fare well. Where am I going? Oh, in the White Sands. Or Rising Stones. Should catch up. You have the opportunity now if you want to. I finished up to Chapter 1. Like, I finished exactly at Chapter 1. The prologue was one stream, and then Chapter 1, and then Chapter 1 was the... Well, it wasn't split up by chapter, but it was like... Prologue and the first part of Chapter 1 was one stream, and then the rest of Chapter 1 was the second stream. Anyway, we're in 2.3 right now. I fought Odin last time after waiting like 20 minutes to fight him. Odin? No, Ramu. Wow, why did I think it was Odin? We still have a few more quests to go before this patch is over, though. Yeah, it's one of those games where the controller support is basically either 360 controller or DualSense. So you need a Steam input for anything non-standard. Oh, okay. I mean, I had Steam open at one point, and it just wasn't working. Like, I tried both. We'll see. I know that the Pro... People say the Pro 2 works fine, because the Pro 2 has, like, 4 inputs on it. I think you could just switch it to be a 360 or a DualSense input, like, natively, without having to use any tools. So, when that arrives, we'll see. The only thing I'm not going to be used to is that the 8-Bit Do Pro uses 2 sticks in the same level, as opposed to like one lower and one upper. So I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to be using the control pad, but we'll have to see. Have you seen how Odin works in this game? Because he's like a randomly spawning world boss. Really? No, I've never seen that. And Philly appears eager to welcome you back to Revenant's Toll. Greetings, Shozai. Alfino tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. The Scion shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is to take place here at the Rising Stones. Tataru is cooperating with Alfino to see that all is in readiness, so I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll as of late, and I wonder if Slaffborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there's aught he requires? Not or aught? I guess aught is supposed to be the opposite of not. Like, naught is nothing and aught is something. I learned a word. Oh, I can't even rub my face. The top, so it's not just around my, it's not just the upper part of my chest and my neck. It's like the entire top of my head. And my forehead. It's all just like, it's like leathery. It's not good. It's all gonna start peeling off like in a few days, I think. Sometimes there's a special tension weather in the Shroud, and he's just somewhere in the area as a big mega fate you need like 100 people to clear, and people do still show up for that. It's fun. Really? So it's only in the Dark Shroud. That's interesting. What can I do for you, Shozai? Thought you'd have your hands full helping out with this new arm of the Scions. Huh! Barely noticed your recruits arrive. It was barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters as of late. While I appreciate your offer of aid, 'tis more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Slaffborn, the shipment! We couldn't... God's woman, what befell? We were bringing a shipment to the Revenant's Toll. Provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. But why is this auto progressing? But just as we sought to cross over into Mordona, we were set upon by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. There were many. Too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us. There is naught to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest, and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? If heretics are involved, then this is like to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Whence do these supplies originate? House Fortemps. We collected the provisions from Camp Dragonhead proper. Oh, we're going back to Kurthus finally. Understood. I shall see that they are apprised of this development. Shozai, were you not on good terms with the Knights of the House Fortemps? I'll be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who could help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable resolutions with Ishgard our relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. Thank you for your understanding. I am certain Lord Horchfont, is it Horchfont? I don't know how to pronounce that. Will be glad of your assistance. Horchfont? Horfan? Horse fart. Mordona. Oh yeah, we could just go straight there. I need a warp. But it's too... Like, there's no point in being frugal with warping right now. Well, it's still cheap. I should be taking advantage of it. I'm well out earning the price to pay for doing that. Even without the million gil that guy gave me at the end of my Umbral Era playthrough. My lord. That's a cool bike. Well, well, if it isn't my fine friend Shozai Mazai, would you care for a plate of roast karakul? Karkat? Some mulled wine? No, I see you've not come to my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Salami Forzando, and that's a great name. Roasted cars, yeah. Lord Horsefart waits confirmation of the reason for your visit to Camp Dragonhead. Gloam Quaff. Some pretty decent defense there. Pugilist, Rogue, Monk, Ninja Samurai. Why is Black Mage... Like, Magic casters get, like, nothing from half of these.
The incident with the New Frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurth's soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortom does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day.
Oh, cool, we're gonna get a mob. Final Fantasy
This
Mafia.
New unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve.
I'm sure Iceheart's certainly a person and not
as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait? Halone's blessings be upon you. Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise.
That's understandable. We all have our specialties. I just happen to enjoy killing people.
I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long.
Because it literally does switch between physical and magic each quest. It doesn't feel that way, though.
Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Look, dude, can I just get one of those big turkeys on a stick? Not on on the bone. They had that at the Ren Fair the other day, and I didn't get to eat one. We kind of like ate sheep, so we just had pizza, which I felt like That was, like, outside the sunburn, that was the one thing I wasn't happy with at the Ren Fair. I kind of just ate too much junk food. And not enough, like, actual, like, Ren Fair food. On the meat bone, yeah. I have... Oh, that's right, you were there when I got the plush. At MFF. I have the big meat on the bone plush, but I also have a, like, drumstick on the bone plush. God, look at how many friggin' side quests there are. Just, man. I definitely see what you mean by being able to fly in a Realm Reborn kind of breaks a lot of this. It really does help alleviate the tedium, though. Like, being able to fly over all this is definitely easier than having to navigate the ground between every quest. Especially since you can just straight up fly over invalid land. Knew they were going to be in here. Shozai, is there aught you would ask of me? Pray speak plainly. I'm a man of action and need no honeyed words. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the Fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess, then, 'tis a sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. They strike swiftly, without warning, and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But 'tis not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. Oh, yeah, okay. We absolutely know what's going on here. I know not what manner of influence this Iceheart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. 'Tis an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Mayhaps you would care to question one of their recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. A patrol found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow, and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his faculties, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid you in your task. Where'd the music go? There we go. Just did the Make It Rain quest. It only takes like 5 to 10 minutes to get the Kappa outfit if you want to do it today at some point. Alright. Well, how about this? When I finish 2.3, I'll take a break and we'll do that. I haven't been in the Mender in a while. Let me just make sure all my shit's good. Yeah. Oh, they're above me. I remember the spot. Yeah. Go around. No new letters for you today. Okay. So very happy to have won that. No? Up here, mayhap? Yeah, there we go. Tell you what happened? Why, yes, of course. I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly blackguards. I was traveling my usual route to Whitebrim Front when a sudden blow sent me reeling. The next thing I knew, I was on the ground, and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals. They were taking everything. Armor? 'Twas then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say this is where they're hauling my goods, but you'll not catch me running off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived it all, and I shall not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. Also curious how different the event quest dialogue is, since you haven't done the main thing you meet Godbert in yet, and he's actually here. I don't know if you've seen him at all in any previous events or anything. I mean, we have seen him at one point. He was in, where was it? He was in that one town in the Black Shroud. Silent Arbor? No, it was the... Dungeon. I don't remember. No, it wasn't there. It wasn't near Easter. It wasn't near the entrance to Danaland. It was on the opposite end. There was like a side quest where he was like bathing in the hot spring. I also have his card, so it's not like I don't know who he is. Search the wilds of Snowcloak to defeat any heretics you encounter. Okay, where are we going for that? Is it just one spot? Yeah, it is. Such a fun character, like shows up whenever. I saw someone, I think it was him. Someone pasted him on that meme where it's like, could this detective solve the Kira case, and could they figure out how the Death Note works? And they kind of pasted his face over all 4 quadrants. Surprisingly easy. Cold salves my pain. You know what was incredibly difficult? I don't know if you were here for this. I know No URL Please was. The refugees. When I had to fight the refugees in the tunnel in Danaland. That fight destroyed me, like, multiple times. Oh wait, I'm heading the wrong way. Speak with House Durandare Knight. Derriere? When you're looking for the merchant who gets murdered after you find him. Yeah, draw your weapon, foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You come seeking heretics? Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have had them cornered in this ravine, and yet they have gone. Vanished like icy wraiths. Yeah, we'll just ignore that monster behind us, don't worry. We've been here before. Interesting. So, like, the other patches up to this point kind of just had, like, a last cutscene that tied into, the next one. This one seems like we're getting, like, quests that actively link into the next patch. That's interesting. We glimpsed a woman atop a cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself come to sneer at our folly? And to where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage to the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best when we return to White Brim Front and lay our suspicions before Lord Dromont. Probably can. I don't remember. This would be nicer to scroll through. Outer Law, Noskea, Northern Shroud. We're looking at Purpose. Nah, none of these count. Okay. Well, let's get some medals then. She. See, I always get confused when someone just says a pronoun in chat, because it's like, are you correcting me on something I said wrong, or are you just mentioning the character because they are precious being? Just said it because she was there, yeah. We might not be making it out of this one. Oh, come on, why do I have to get ganged up on here? Honestly, I think the, I have noticed that the Yokai Watch does heavily nerf you. Having a good wrist item get replaced with that does not make things easier. Unplug. I have my Digimon charging. I'm just gonna unplug that real quick. Actually, I'm gonna make sure it's being kept nice and strong too. I don't want to get a care mistake now when I'm about to finish raising it. There we go. Wish having it glamored worked. That'd be cool. I guess we turn in the quest, yeah. Oh, my neck. It feels so tight because of all the stretching from the sunburn. I haven't used any glamored stuff yet. Kinda don't know what I want to commit to. Like, that's the thing. Because I'm going to change classes or jobs between expansions. So I'm probably never going to be wearing the same thing more than a few times. Shozai, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. Surviving knights spared no detail in their report. The men you found out in your slow cloak were some of my finest, and they should be bested so handily. I fear I've woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. I understand you might balk at the notion. I must ask you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may very well be the It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may well be the very lair of our enemy. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Haunchfond of your discoveries. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. Cool. like so many birds. Bursting on a friggin' phoenix, flying in style.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
Why are you standing there? He's walking like a villain.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart? Indeed, and this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order.
In the next patch.
Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Giving the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Miserable. 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 Port back to Slafborn. Isn't that what Dr. Kelso calls Elliot Reed in Scrubs at one point? Slagathor. Slagathor. Shozai, 'tis good of you to see you return to the Toll. How fared you in the frozen wastes of Kurthis? House Fort Thames says to send us a second shipment. I said thanks to Lord Horchfont for his continued generosity. Yet even as our own town grows in prosperity, I fear it will attract even greater numbers to those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. All of us, Alfino's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. Yeah, I'll just take the Allegan. We were away in Kurthis. Preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tataru does yet seem somewhat flustered. Twinkerson. That's a great name, bud. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist could do with the hand? Park your keister right there. These parchments need to be sorted in these documents. Why are they even here? Oh, I'm sorely tempted to file the lot in my waste paper basket. Hey, I see Jalapeno. Been a long time, how you been? Ah, Shozai, you startled me. Do you wish to lend a hand? Splendid. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You want to report directly back to Alfino if you don't wish to miss the ceremony. Wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. Well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. Yeah, you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I could use some icy jalapenos right now. I'm actually... I got really badly sunburned the other day. Excuse... Whoa, there's how many? Oh, there's 8. Wow. I saw like 8 icons pop up. I'm like, oh my god, what the f... Keep busy, lurking around different streams. Oh, nice. That's good. The Scarlet Garb marks me a proud member of the Maelstrom and a hardy defender of Lumsa Lominsa. In truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm, and thought this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Deep blue uniform crafted specifically for Alfino's new trial organization. Oh, now that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will certainly not lack of cut for color. What is here? Peter, the cat is here. Little Alamigo could learn much from Revenant's Toll. That this town could be so alive in the midst of such desolation. Never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Tell my hand was nowhere near the keyboard. Shozai Mazai? Gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. Tells me your primal battles were what inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. It is an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Ugh. Wear it with pride. Would have been quicker to just take the stairs. I don't believe we met. I'm Ilberd, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. Uniforms are a shrewd decision. There's no easier method of creating a common bond among what is essentially a band of strangers. Supposed to have a mentor bonus so I could freely teleport to nearby aetherytes of Sprout returner party members, but it won't let me. No. Oh. Kappa. Oh, crab? Crab. Oh, your tail's very fluffy. Okay, there's another one. Ilzidwar has at last retired from the adventurer's life, but I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit. I'm excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah, yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The giving of oneself 'tis an investment in the future. Thus did I sign my name to the cause. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Okay, good to know what's on his mind. Use a mod that made my tail like 10 times thicker and I need to find it again. What the? They're right here. Are they on the other side of the... No. Are they in the wall? Where's a... Oh, they must be up there. Thought it would be best to mimic my fellows here, but I'm afraid I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Our new uniforms. I reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers before I got kicked out for being a douche. Yeah, party bonus. Hello there, lad. Looking for me, was ye? I'd suggest giving a whistle, but I'm not sure as I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Oh, proper uniforms and all. This thing will cut off the blood to me head. Not to worry, though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. Ironworks gear is the best level 50 gear. Okay. Yes, Shozai. Tataru mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've now met the rest of the recruits? Some few answer to the call of arms I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small core of elite warriors can achieve. Then I mentioned I'd thought of a name for the company. 'Tis my hope that it shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. The moment of truth draws near, Shozai. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make an official announcement.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one. Whether it be the Beastmen and their Primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side.
The Blue Man
as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all. For the freedom of all.
For democracy. Crystal Braves is such a Final Fantasy-ass term.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Leveilleur?
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
Speak with Alphino in the Rising Stones. I get to speak to Minfilia, and I'm pressing the wrong keys. There we go.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger.
Orb, hey Val, how you doing?
I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet,
Wow, that was
by
weird.
some miracle, it would seem
You showed up just as
has.
she mentions the Isle of Val.
Still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side,
Doing
we
okay?
must now
Nice.
endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Probably.
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelind's silence portends naught but ill, I fear. Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Brave new companions. Evan Star hat. Yeah, why not? Time for a funny hat. Sorry to hear about the Philadelphia situation. I mean, it's just... It's not really like... It's not really like I had any say in it. It was just kind of the way it was from the beginning. I only just found out about it today, though. Alright, we get the teaser. We're getting the teaser hook. Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that this shipment is spared the fate of the last. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. How come that with that lava fell from before? Whomstove. This patch probably came out right after Heaven's Ward was revealed or just before. Yeah, it certainly seems that way, because I'm pretty... That's the place where you enter the Heaven's Ward area, right? Alright, so we're officially in 2.4 once we accept the next quest, so let's do some side stuff first. Make it rain. Do we just head to Gold Saucer for that? Or is it the Fall Guys thing that I want to do right now? First quest is an old oh, okay. Next to the Moogle. Oh, got it. Alright. This one? Wait, no. Not the iterant Moogle, you mean the male Moogle, right? Next to the Noodle. I just noticed that. That was good. It's that one? Oh, but that's like a simple side quest. He offers tombstone stuff, right? Yeah, prisms and such. I have no idea what that's all about. Finally, I get to ditch the mage hat and get a funny top hat. That looks cool. I like that. I look stupid. Of impish importance. Quivan is convinced that the truth is out there. This quest is available for unlimited time only. If I'm going to do this, actually, I'm going to switch to, what's it? 15. We're at 15. That's 9. Pugilist is at 15. Alright, perfect. Take this opportunity to get the Pugilist some EXP. That eclectic attire, the distinct scent of the unknown. You, my good stranger, must be an adventurer. You found yourself in the company of Quivan. Quavane? Journalist for the Dhavnarian Truth. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Are you aware of the festivities currently underway at the Gold Saucer? They guarantee a generous MGP boost to those who participate, but I've yet reason to believe that there is more to this celebration than meets the eye. As a writer for this premier publication on unexplained and otherworldly phenomena, I was drawn not to the promise of copious cactpots, but to the rumors of enigmatic water imps that seem to have suddenly proliferated amongst the saucer's patrons. We at the Dhavnarian Truth have been looking to expand our investigations across the star, and this supernatural scoop presents us with the ideal opportunity. Why have the imps made themselves known now? What do they intend to accomplish? I must cover this groundbreaking story with all due haste, but I cannot hope to answer all these questions alone. Tell me, adventurer, would you aid me in my pursuit of the truth? Excellent, excellent. Then let us reconvene at the Gold Saucer's entrance square. Seasonal event accepted. Ah, you've arrived. Notice anything out of the ordinary? Nah, Chief. Squee! What did it just say to me? I think our creature is in costume. Ah, indeed, an imitation and nothing more. Kappa. Kappa's in chat. We have found the source of the rumors, but saucer imps unmasked, just normal men and women in costume? Well, that sounds more to me like a waste of good ink. It's unacceptable, worthless, unfit for consumption. Gods, I grow drowsy just thinking about writing such a thing. Our readership would be appalled. Unfortunately, there is another curious lead that I wish to pursue. In doing so, we may frame our story around the current festivities, then recount the role of the imps within them. Yes, that might suffice. You see, as I awaited your arrival, I questioned the attendant at the front desk as to the imp's origins. Strangely enough, I was told that only a select few staff members were present in the planning stages of this affair, and fewer still know who proposed the initial idea. I was, however, informed a staff member on the floor, a man attending to be an imp, may have the information we seek. If we split up and search the saucer, we're bound to find him. I shall leave Wonders Square to you. Let us reconvene here when our rounds are complete. We're about to go on a wild goose chase. One second, sorry. Again, the sunburn is actively like draining my like energy here. Well met, my good man. My companion and I are delighted to make your acquaintance. He cannot speak like you, but I assure you, he's oh so fond of making new friends on this joyous, impish occasion. Joyous. Joyous. What is the occasion, you ask? Why, the March of the Imps, of course. It's a fresh new take on our annual celebration here at the Gold Saucer, as suggested by one of our staff. When we first received word of it, we were rather baffled by the concept, but it seems to have left a positive impression on our guests. To present our patrons with the most engaging experience possible, we've outfitted our attendants with impish attire. These costume imps are free to frolic about the saucer and bring joy to those they meet, with an adorable squee or ka-pa-pa. Why imps, one might ask, and they would have a good reason to do so. Alas, I myself was never told the exact reasoning. But if you're keen to learn more of the march, I know just the imp who can assist you. He's the one who coined the idea for it, after all. Last saw him on the second floor of the Manderville Lounge. He may still be there if you hurry. If he should speak to you in the impish tongue, you needn't fret. He's particularly unique, even among his brethren, and he makes his intentions quite clear to those not versed in imp speak. Oh, whoops. Digimon went to sleep. What's that beeping? Oh. There we go. Beep beep, yeah. Manderville Lounge. Where exactly is that? Oh, Manderville Tables. Here we go. Gee, I wonder who this guy is. Squee. Kappa, kapapa. Though you feel as if there's some grave misunderstanding, the imposing imp suddenly entrusts you with a set of impish attire. His piercing gaze reaches into the very depths of your soul, and you somehow come to understand what he's trying to tell you. Go forth, my stalwart apprentice. You have the sinking feeling that the imp will not provide you with the information you require until you've completed this task. It's now your solemn duty to don the impish attire and entertain the patrons in Event Square. You must continue wearing this costume in order to progress. Speak with this imposing imp to restore or prolong the garment change. Oh, it's not actually considered clothing yet. Wait, no, this isn't right. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. What? Oh! Highlight areas. Pitiable patron. Judging by the eccentric attire, I'm going to assume you work here. Tell me, which of these attractions aren't stacked against me? I was nearly all my MGP today, and I need to find a way to earn it all back. Kappa! What, is it your way of consoling me? Huh. It's not how I need pity from an oversized frog. Still, I appreciate the sentiment. Luck may not be on my side, but it's nice to know that someone else is. I'm like, wait, what? I'm in the other area. There we go. Wow, you're one of those new mascots. You must know all about the prizes here, right? I saved up lots of MGP, but I'm not sure what to exchange it for. Squeehee! Aren't you cute? Well, I could take you home with me. Oh, I know. They have little imps that look just like you at the prize counter. Daddy, I want a water imp. Let's go get one, please. Pretty please. Me, I'm the oversized frog. They said they were all down here, but I guess not. KFC bucket. Oh, hello there. You must be that new mascot that's been marching about. Some manner of imp, was it? I like your hat, or head thing. Blip bloop, affirmative. I'm a pinnacle of imp technology. How precious. I was a bit afraid to chat with you at first, but you're much friendlier than I imagined. First, Senor Sabu Tender, now you. Oh, that I never lived to leave the saucer. I could spend the rest of my days surrounded by adorable creatures like you. Your shenanigans have brought joy to the saucer's patrons. Return to the imposing imp and inform him of your success. Where the heck am I going? I'm going the wrong way again. I'm sorry, I'm actually like zoning out. The fever's hitting me a little harder than I anticipated. I'll have to see how I feel. I'm gonna at least go for 3 hours, but when I hit 1 a.m. Where's the damn crystal? Let me just use that. Oh no, there is none here. Yeah, when I hit 1 a.m., I'll see how I'm feeling, if I want to keep going with, like, a second stream. I don't want to... I forced myself to sleep early the other night, and I don't want to do that again, because I don't have to right now. I'd rather keep to the schedule that I have set. But we'll have to see what happens. Kapata! Imposing imp appears downcast. He was expecting someone else. Perhaps it would be best to remove your impish attire. Kappa. In the ephemeral moments that the imposing imp's gaze meets yours, you are overcome with a mysterious sense of obligation. And that's what he's trying to tell you. Let us continue our discussion at Entrance Square. Ah, there you are. Loath as I am to admit, my search for the one behind this event has yielded little success. Regardless of my results, it's plain to see that the imps are well loved by all. But I cannot write an article on that fact alone. How did you fare, my honorary assistant? Oh, 'tis a pleasure as always to see you at the saucer, Shozai. Who are you? The Godbert Mandeville? Never did I think I'd meet a member of the Syndicate face to face. Surely you of all people must know who proposed the idea for this event. Your generous deeds this day have not gone unnoticed, so I believe an explanation is in order. It was I who proposed the idea for these festivities, as a matter of fact. Perhaps you're already aware, but we employ a void scent known as Typhon here at the Gold Saucer. Summoned into this world by the Thaumaturge's Guild, he's a diligent soul who utilizes his formidable fungas to our patron's benefit. It was not long after I hired Master Typhon that I became acquainted with the high-ranking member of the Guild. Through him I learned of a curious spell from ages past, known only as Imp. True to its name, the spell transforms the target into the very beings you have espied marching about the saucer. Espied marching about the saucer. I found myself quite enamored with these adorable little creatures, and sought to answer the questions that yet lingered in my mind. Where do the imps come from, and how did their spell fall into the hands of a man? Aha! I pored through what few resources were available on the subject, yet I could not find a definitive answer. Heartbreaking though as it was, I was left with no choice but to leave the creature's lineage shrouded in mystery. Nevertheless, I could not allow their history to fade into obscurity. When it came time to decide the theme of our annual festivities, I crafted the impish attire based on my findings, and proposed a celebration in their honor. You utilize these costumes not only to entertain, but to educate others as well. And with that, the full story is laid bare. Indeed, though I not know if such a conclusion will prove ideal for the Thavnarian truth. I feel a story coming on. Myth made manifest at the Gold Saucer. Thaumaturgical history reveals Imp's mystery. Ah, yes, this is the scoop I seek. It is as Master Mandeville says, much about these imps remain an enigma, but they have brought countless smiles to the Gold Saucer. Readers shall doubtless want to learn of their existence, as well as the event that brought these few facts to the fore. Such passion and drive to shed light upon the unknown is a fascinating tale, one that I shall do my utmost to depict. Oh, that's the spirit, lad. It would be an honor to see our imps grace your publication's pages. I look forward to reading your account of it in the coming days. This young man's story will doubtless bring all the more attention to the March of the Imps, so I must express my thanks to the spirit of the celebration, with a set of impish attire, of course. You have my deepest gratitude as well, adventurer. Inspiration calls, and I must away to make these ideals a reality. But your contributions were vital to this discovery. You are more than deserving of reward. Gobber is one of the absolutely greatest NPCs in any Final Fantasy ever. It's funny because I haven't met him yet, so he's acting as if I know him. A job well done, my friend. The festivities shall be underway for some time yet, so I do hope you will not squander the opportunity to enjoy this moment of respite and march with our fellow imps. Looking forward to seeing you do the whole side story he's a part of. When does that happen? Of impish importance. Can do it whenever. It's the quest that starts with Wymond. Oh, alright. How long is that? Also, for the Fall Guys event, what kind of quests are there for this? Like, are there any, or is it just a mini game? Just crowding around. Okay, that's it. Never mind. I didn't even have to ask. Oh, wait a minute. There's a new. Oh, that's an open tournament. Never mind. For once, Luna appears to be entertained. This quest is available for a limited time only. I mean, if I'm gonna keep doing quests at they're level 15, I should probably just switch to the Puge. Excellent. The next show should be commencing any moment now. Eavesdropping, alright. Hildebrand Manderville quests are like a whole stream's worth of content. It unlocks trials and stuff too. Oh, alright. We'll save that. We'll save that for later then. Eavesdropping, are we? How very quaint. You must know I will soon be making for Blunderville, that I might spectate a few rounds of organized chaos. You have heard of it, yes? No? Excuse me. It shouldn't come as any surprise, but the Gold Saucer, oh hey, has once again been deigned to dream bigger. They now offer a host of precarious obstacle courses, which they refer to as shows, and lavish prizes to those who participate. If you prefer something more thrilling than cards and cactpots, perhaps you might find it to your liking. Speak with the curiously dressed man named Y, and he shall guide you to Blunderville Square. Greetings, ready to stumble on into Blunderville Square? This whole thing is so surreal. It's weird that they're all wearing like modern day realistic clothing. Never played Fall Guys. I felt so bad for this game because it was popular for like a month. It was very hyped up, And then Among Us became, like, super popular after that, and this game, like, got overshadowed by it as, like, the party game. But it's good to see this is still going strong, at least. I got the Google outfit in Fall Guys, so I'm satisfied. Oh, nice. Oh, this is a completely different map, huh? Frog. MGF. Oh god, there's a unique currency? Oh no. Winter's Crown, Glossy, Gentle Beans. Welcome to Blunderville Square, the Gold Saucer's second roundest square. I'm known as the Bean Keep, and it's my duty to guide newcome challengers to their premiere show. By that glimmer in your eyes, I take it this is your first visit? As I thought. Never fear, however, for I shall explain it all. Blunderville is a set of Battle Royale obstacle courses fit for up to 24 challengers, and you, my intrepid friend, look like our very next one. Challengers are tasked with overcoming 3 particularly tricksy courses, and must race ahead of the pack if they wish to qualify for further challenges. Whether you fall flat during the first round or find yourself among the final few, you're sure to win rewards aplenty. Should you bumble and stumble your way to the last round, then you too have a chance at claiming the coveted crown. Thinking about those beans, yeah. Give you quite a lot to take in, so I'll leave the finer details for later. In the meantime, you have any pressing questions, comments, concerns? What are those strange creatures wandering around? There's an NPC here that references the meme, really? An excellent question indeed. Our diminutive friends here are known as the Beans. Their curious coloration and delightful charms inspired us to construct this very hall, and our shows, of course, with creative abandon. Though we know not where they originated from, we recently discovered these little ones wandering a gold saucer. Their round physiques are reminiscent of legumes, so we eventually came to call them the Beans. Be they Void Center, Seed King, or something else entirely, they are adorably inquisitive creatures. You simply must hear them hoot and holler about the halls. I have no idea what they're attempting to say, mind you, but it all sounds quite precious. On the other hand, you might be surprised to learn that Master Godbert Manderville, proprietor of the Gold Saucer, was the first to attempt communication with the Beans. I'm told they found his hearty laughter and muscular mannerisms quite endearing. It's thanks to his efforts that we found common ground with them, and in turn, they grew comfortable enough to show off their unique proclivities, such as racing through every obstacle course that comes their way. No course in that. They tend to be a tad clumsy, but their spirit of competition that lies within them is a force to be reckoned with. Master Manderville was so moved by these displays, he immediately ordered the construction of his whimsical hall, that his new friends might have a place to frolic and play with others. Forgive me, was I rambling? Well, in any case, my good man, is how that, my good man, is how Blunderville came to be. You're more than welcome to take on our shows by yourself or with an entire alliance of companions if you wish. Eager for a challenge. Once you've made your preparations, simply speak to the registrar. We'll escort you to our next show as soon as every competitor is accounted for. Oh man, reading a lot of dialogue hurts my throat. I believe that covers the basics, but if you have any other burning questions about what you might encounter along the way, I'd be pleased to assist you. Wish you luck out there, and may you rise above the rest. Blunderville now accessible. Blunderville Savage. A custom HUD will be displayed in Blunderville. Should you wish to adjust the HUD settings before participating in your first show, open the System menu and select HUD layout. Oh god, look at all this. Names of qualified participants will be displayed here, and survival stage eliminated participants will be displayed. Oh. Whatever HUD placement size will be can be adjustable unlocked, okay. I'm fine with that being here. Hey, Astute Biscuit, thank you for the raid! Let me break through the confines of the window. And not misspell your name. What were y'all playing? Oh, there we go. Thank you for the follow. They were last seen streaming Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Nice. Cool, cool. Not play that. Not a fan of the Galactic Government. No, I don't think most people are. Hey, Tabikato, how you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid, Astute. Biscuit. Blunderville's a battle royale mode where up to 24 players vie against complete each other 3 stages before your rivals fight for the victor's crown. The longer you remain in the reigning, more awards you earn, so keep your eyes on the prize. May speak with the Blunderville opponent. All clubs may participate in the Blunderville. Solo challengers may speak with the Blunderville Registrar to participate. Party leader must speak with the Blunderville Registrar to join the show. Currently formed party. Parties can be registered regardless of size. Please note your final rank will be calculated by personal progress rather than party progress. Alliance leader must speak with the Blunderville Registrar to join the shows with a formed alliance. You must have a full alliance of 24. Yeah, we're not doing that. Players who register for a show will be sent to wait in Lobbyville. The show will begin when 24 challenges gather after a set amount of time has passed. Rewards will be adjusted based on the amount of challengers. Those who qualify for the next stage will enter spectator mode, where they may freely watch their remaining challengers compete. Please note they will become invisible while spectating. Challengers who qualify for the next stage will remain in spectator mode until the next round begins. Challengers who have been eliminated may remain in spectator mode until the end of the show. Wish to leave spectator mode, you may do so at any time by selecting the leave option. MGF or Manderville Gold Saucer Fame is awarded to all Blunderville challengers after a show is concluded. MGF is calculated based on your final rank, can be exchanged for exclusive rewards. You may view the MGF in your possession by speaking with the MGF trader. Up to 10,000 can be held at a time. Okay. Special HUD. HUD can only be adjusted in Blunderville and Blunderville Square. Select the HUD layer, blah, blah, blah. Indicates the stage's objective. Okay, indicates the number of crystals successfully carried and the number of stages crystals needed to qualify for the next round of the Sorcery Seed stage. Indicates the number of participants who have qualified the next stage, and the Gold Swiveler stage, the number of eliminated players will also be displayed. Indicates time remaining to complete the stage. Allows you to select spectate for specific locations. Allows you to leave the show if you've already been eliminated. Indicates whether you've been qualified or eliminated from the stage. Okay, pretty simplistic. Tabby directed me here as a fellow Let's Read Homestuck member. Nice! Cool, cool. Collect MGF in exchange for fabulous prizes. Hope your stream went really well. You here, Una? Okay. Got a raid and run, but I hope you have fun. This mode's pretty neat. Really? I haven't tried it, so my first time. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. You have a great rest. Avoid obstacles and reach the goal. The stage will end when enough challengers have qualified. Manderville can parade. Chocobo. We ain't making it out of the first round. I can already tell you. First shot at this, I'm probably not going to make it. Ah. Oh my god. It's stunned. It's stunned for quite a decent amount of time. Oh, this is frustrating. the hell was that? Yeah, I didn't make it. I have no idea what I was supposed to do there. White Typhon's Fungas and stay on the platform. Stage 1 enough challengers have qualified. Okay. That's pretty much the same as the event square mission. I could take a little break here. Again, I'm burning up because of this friggin' sunburn. Oh. Let's put a cold can of Arnold Palmer on my shoulder. Oh. That stings. You fell. Yeah, I saw you fell. This looks ridiculously hard to do. It's cool this is happening at the same time as Make It Rain. You'll get a ton of MGP with this now, really. Just hop him out and grab the crown. Stage will end once the crown has been claimed. Really put you like very front. That's very fast. The last round does not last very long. Oh no, you just get MGP. Cool. That's interesting. I'll give it one more shot and then we'll move on. don't know what's that. I don't think I have that one. Just meld. Stage 1 when enough challengers have qualified. Quite know how to get rid of that. It would make more... Oh, I see. They don't swing across the whole map. That's what's going on here. That's annoying. What? How does... Oh, man. How did I get hit by that, though? Like, I was so far away from it. Wow, I barely made that. That seems incredible. Like, I get how to do it, but man, that is rough. If you're not like on top of the controls in this game. Carry the crystals to the correct location. Stage will end when enough challengers have qualified. I made it past the first round. I'm happy. If I lose this, I don't care. I might do more. Somehow I kept messing up the forced march part. Yeah, I don't get how that works. Like, I didn't understand how the forced direction works on that. Both times I tried, I got pushed back. Corrido Fan 7. Kirito. Oh, red, okay. Please. Ah. What? Oh, what happened? Did I lose my crystal? Watch you, but when it expires, you'll be forced to walk in the direction you're facing. There's a current. Ah, okay. Nice. That's definitely a lot. That definitely seems a lot easier than the other round 2 that just happened. The one with the one with Typhon. Brightly colored. This doesn't fit the aesthetic. Where's 8? It's number 5 here. We have the right fist and we have the fistful. Really, you can just start running forward while time's, like, going down. Yeah. It's over. I made it to the end at least. I'm happy. I feel like 14's controls are a bit too precise for this. It's really easier to just master and play. It's really easy for people to master and just play perfectly, whereas Fall Guys really lose controls. Yeah, you kind of slip slide in that. You're fighting against them in a good way. It makes it kind of balanced. I'm happy. I made progress. I got somewhere. I might play a little more of that off stream. Same with the Yokai Watch quest. I'll probably do both of those, like, maybe like a weekend day that I'm just kind of hanging out. You don't need a lot to buy the items, too, which is neat. Oh, never mind, I have all this. Penguin. Pink bean. I have exactly 350. I could buy one of the minions. You know what you do in the results screen is so good, yeah. Yeah, no, let's get a Penguin. Suddenly appear in the gold saucer alongside the beans, these winsome little automata love nothing more than being in the thick of a race and chased around like a prize. Remember that they were created by friends of the beans, who was inspired by a penguin they had witnessed somewhere out there. Well, it's meant to take a break from the show business, but I happened upon this odd little bird instead. Now I can't stop staring at it. What if he falls over and no one's around to pick it back up? Sabai, Sabai, MILF. I love this guy, Hippo Hero. Hippo Hero. Clip. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's a neat change of pace. And it certainly would get me interested in actually playing like regular Fall Guys at some point, which, I don't know, maybe. That's a big maybe, but... What am I thinking about, you ask? Those beans, of course. It's not every day you come across a band of sentient legumes. Legumes. I can just drag him. Okay. That's fine. This was fun. Heading back to Wonder Square, sir? Shows out. We need you to save yours. Shut up, I'm trying to be the fall guy. I'm glad they decided to bring back all these events right now, as I was like, I'm gonna make a push to finish this game. And they were just like, okay, good, we're bringing back the Yokai Watch, the Fall Guys, and the Dragon Quest event all at once. And make it rain. So now you have plenty to do. Oh, Ultros is just here in the saucer. Wait, what? Oh, that's just the basic... not fates. What do they call them in here? Leap of Faith is the one that takes place in the... What's it called? In the Shroud, right? Gates, right? There's like 3 Leap of Faith maps. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. Rainmaker. Unlock a new hairstyle at the Esthetician. Unlocks a new hairstyle. Yeah, sure, why not? You can... oh. I already bought these. Never mind. Punish Motto Square. Thaumaturge's weapons. Oh, those are level 1. Okay. You there. Oh, wait. No. That's not what I wanted to do. It's been a while since I've tapped into the triple triad. Wow. I have a lot of these, huh? That's like half my MGP, but sure, why not? I'm feeling frisky, so let's take a couple others here. That's for the Garo collab. Oh. Magitech Predator. I don't know if I have that one. No, I don't. Hori, Boulder, and Colton. I don't think I have them. Oh, no, I do. Never mind. I only just met them, like, last stream. Coral Regina card. Alright. You could have this. 300. Still didn't get any, my deck did not get any better. Alright. Let us return Yeah, why not? There's like the Heaven's Ward super boss like Odin is to a Realm Reborn. Oh, really? You've only been able to see it once, really. Yeah. Alright, so Godbert Mandeville. Mandeville? That's like a whole stream on its own. You know what? You could still get some really silly pin to print for drawers and outfits from it. Nice. How long is the Dragon Quest collab? Is that only like a quest or two? Is it like the same thing with this, where it's only like a quest or two? Or is it like an actual quest line? Because if that's short, what I could do is I could wait for them to bring that back and then do that with all the Wyland stuff from Wyland at the same time. And that'll be like the final stream I do of this. I just saw a name I recognized and I don't know what it was. It was like a name like in the crowd and I couldn't know what I was looking for. We're about at 2 hours. I think Dragon Quest you have to do a few fates. No, not as much as Yokai Watch though. Okay. I mean, that's just to get the prize though. Like the actual like quest to do, like the actual in-game quest is like short, right? Because like technically, I've already finished the Yokai Watch quest. I just haven't gotten all the rewards from it. I just want to plan my time efficiently. Like I don't mind grinding the Dragon Quest thing like off stream. But, like, if I start it on the last stream I do this next month, I want to make sure that I could do the rest of that stuff I have planned as well. I'm trying to be very meticulous about this. That being said... no, I don't want my food. That's the right ticket. You don't remember? That's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll make it. I'll make it work. So, these Primal refights, are these simply just go in and fight them again with 8 people, or is there like build up to these? Also, the Hildebrand stuff is actually episodic and was released with patches, so if you want to do like one part per stream, unless you prefer doing it all at once, I'm just going to save it all for once, because otherwise I'm going to lose track of where I am in it. Pretty simple refights. Okay, you know what? Let's do that now. Then I'm going to take a short break, because that'll push me to about 3 hours probably. I'll take a short break, and then when I come back, I'll start 2.4, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Again, I don't plan on doing everything in the stream description tonight. I'm just trying to kind of do what I can in the time I have. Let me just get that. I'm gonna follow Astute Biscuit back. In a Titan spot, Bowl of Embers, Howling High, the Naval Hard. Okay, sounds pretty straightforward. Am I still, okay, I'm still working there. Good. Primal Fear. He's three of them, huh? That is the run, right? No, in a Titan spot. Hard for MSQ. Recurring problem. If it reads, we can kill it. In for Garuda Awakening. In a Titan spot. Primal Nature's optional. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. That's something for later then. What we need to do now Trial requirement. The Howling Eye hard cleared. Players must have ultimate weapon. Recurring problem. If it breeds, we can... Where's a recurring problem? Minfilia, Waking Sands, Primal quests. Though completing it... Though completing MSQ is it will give you an item weapon. Okay. Oh, I'm confused. I gotta look at this. I have to figure out where to go. You might be looking at the extreme, not the hard. You did that already. Just talk to Urianger. What are the primals? Threatened by we are these my... I'm trying to look, but like they say, like here's the required quest to move on, but it's like I think there's requirements before you could get them. Side quests. Player. Ifrit bleeds. I didn't refight Ifrit yet. See, that's the problem. In a Titan spot. Requirement. Howling Eye cleared. Okay. Level 50 trial introduced in patch 2.0. Players must be level 50 and complete the following. A recurring problem. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. And in for a Gerudo Awakening. Speak with Urianger. Okay. We already did that. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. Speak to Dancred and the Waking Sands, accept the quest. You could find them if you signs. Moving stones. Okay, I did that already. I got the Bowl of Embers hard, didn't I? Howling Eye hard. Oh, maybe I unlocked these already. Hold on. Remember correctly, when you unlock extremes, you don't have to actually do them to complete the quest if you accidentally run into those. No, these are just the hards. Okay, wait a minute. Dungeons. Trials. Oh, wait, we have Bowl of Embers, Thorn March. I'm so confused what we have to actually do here. Hold on. Trial requirement. The Howling Eye hard has to be cleared. And we have to beat recurring problem, Ifrit bleeds. A recurring problem. Next quest, Ifrit bleeds. Unlocks Bowl of Embers hard. Okay. Okay, so we gotta do the Bowl of Embers hard either way. He has to leave at some point, so you have to do them all. Okay. Oh, oops. Let's go nuts then. How many poetic tomestones do you have? 902. 0 of the rest of them. The currency is no longer valid. For a limited time, certain NPCs will be able to exchange it for a valid currency. No wolf marks, no trophy crystals. Crystals? No steel. Amaljoke? Amaljok? Recommend slowly building up your best gear as you get poetics at that vendor you linked before. Okay. Okay, it looks like doing the Bowl of Embers hard is needed to get the Howling Eye, and then the Naval hard, we have to do okay, Bowl of Embers, Howling Eye, and then we get in a Titan spot. I think that's how it works. Oops. 1 second. Like those tribal currencies does not be the currency menu, and each tribe took up an inventory slot. It sucked. Wow. Oh yeah. Stare directly at the sun. That away before it gets to be too much. How many times that tripped me up the first time I played this? Owie, ooh, ow, ooey. That's me during a raid. I'm just the guy going, owie, ooh, owie. Don't hurt me. I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday. You can't hurt me on my birthday. That's one down. Just don't quite understand how that works. Okay, now, Papa Limo has a quest for me. Hello? In for a Garuda awakening. Papa Limo would have you vanquish Garuda as return, stronger and bloodthirstier than before. I don't understand the need and greed system with the loot. I usually just pick one and I pick need, and that's it. And I'm usually like the last one to pick something. Ah, Shozai, I hear you've triumphed over Ifrit. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would have expected of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now, I had full mind to keep crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I'm afraid to say, has also returned. As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Not to dishearten you, but in her latest incarnation, that appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she's already wreaked tremendous havoc. Must send her back to the ether before she can do any more damage. In the meantime, Ida and I will assist with the Order of the Twin Adder in their recovery effort. When you previously faced Garuda, 'twas the Enterprise that bore you through the storm and shielded her domain. Well, that storm is as a spring breeze beside what she has raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. So we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover the Beastman Aetherite, leading to the Howling Eye. Ugh. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander Huloi. Boy, he will be able to tell you about the said Aetherite, among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe that you can weather the storm. May the 12 keep you safe. Only the matching roll can need. Everyone else can only greed. People who have priority, and those who greed only have a chance if no one else does need. Ah, got it, okay. Item level 60, Inferno Weapon. My current weapon? That is an item level 75. Probably not worth overwriting then. I'm just keeping these coffers for the other classes when I'm leveling them up. I mean, I guess I might as well take these as well. Friends of the Dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. Primal walketh the shroud. Tales those who have borne the Eldritch Spirit witness and return to tell the tale, a vow that never before have they seen its like. God's quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems bold Lord Lewin would welcome capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray he thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Rianger wishes to speak about the royal return of good King Magomag XII. Amongst Moogle kind, the legend of good King Magomag XII doth tale of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, this entity has thus summoned put the lie to this imagining with his brief and decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas most disturbing for me to learn then that the Moggles Guard have once more succeeded in placing their manic potentate upon his thorny throne. Methinks the agents of chaos doth lurk in the shadows of this deed. Only with the Ossian's guileful intervention could they have called the king back from the ether with such haste. As ever it falls to thee, to the blade born of light, to banish the Paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12 only know what dire power doth corrupt the savior of these gentle forest folk. Thy name has been called, Shozai. The more moderate faction of the Moogles hath joined the Order of the Twin Adder in an effort to open thee a path to the good king's domain. I bid thee make haste to the Adder's Nest, and once more pledge thine aid in deposing this royal myth made flesh. The Lord of the World, slain at thy hand, 'twas a deed both heroic and historic, a tale to be told down the ages. I fear, however, that the terror of the indigo deep did slumber but briefly in the ethereal sea. Maelstrom hath assured me that the unhappy certitude that Leviathan doth stir from the abyss once more. Should this indeed prove the case, then we must face a most troubling and chilling predicament. The Lord of the World is a voracious being. Not less than a treasure trove of crystals would serve to lure the entity back to our plane of existence. 'Tis folly, then, to believe that the sea-bound beastman could gather such a haul with such impossible alacrity. The Sahagan, I believe, have been entertaining Ossian guests. A threat of unprecedented magnitude now loometh over Limsa Lominsa. Take it the swiftest road to the Maelstrom Command, and offer thy stalwart service. Thy shining light must needs illuminate the ocean's darkened swell. Yeah, because all these are just going to unlock the dungeons. They're not going to actually, like, force me into the fights right away, so it really doesn't matter that much. these are both, like, literally in the same spot. I might as well just go. Someone in Gold Saucer Shout Chat is getting mad at someone spamming Blue Mage spells on Cliffhanger. Anyone else is clowning on them for just not turning off other player animations. When do you unlock Blue Mage? I know that that class has a lot of weird extremes. Aren't in any roulettes, so you can't really do them easily anyway. Alright. I know Blue Mage is a very weird class and only has, like, limited availability and stuff due to how it works. They get to be level 70 for blue. Okay. The knot. Ah, the knot. Shows of the Scions, we are grateful for your aid. As you already know, the accursed Ixal have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she's wasted no time unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both the Twelveswood and Kurthis. She must be stopped, and soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seedseer, I humbly request you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we've learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Ixal have constructed an aetherite within Nadalin, their stronghold in the central highlands of Kurthis. This aetherite will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm, excuse me. Not an incestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, for who the Elder Seedseer saves have decided to repay the kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. After your previous deposal... Shows I have the Scions. Glad I am to see you. I assume you've been apprised of the situation regarding the Mughal monarch. After your previous deposal of the king, Kuplo Kop approached the Mongols' guard and attempted to convince them of the error of their ways. Unfortunately, it appears his efforts at persuasion had rather the opposite effect. The royal sentries reportedly flew into a frenzy and focused their righteous indignation into his new summoning ritual. Mayhap it was the unwavering intensity of the Mughals' guard's prayers, but the king has returned to the forest, enveloped in an almost blinding aura of majesty. Kuplo Kop tells us this dauntingly maniacal avatar is now taken to calling himself Great King Macaw Mog XII. Suffice it to say that the Elder Seedseer is willing to condone the necessary act of regicide. For the safety of all who dwell within the Twelveswood, it's been decided the king must fall. A certain member of the Elder Seedseer's personal guard has already been escorted Kuplo Kop to the ward that shields the monarch's domain. Those among us... Damn it, I don't have that... I don't have it easily accessible. With the ability to see Mughals are often in high demand, but considering the urgency of your mission, our leader felt it best to expedite matters. Pray make your preparations and set out as soon as you are able. Kuplo Kop awaits you in the Bramble Patch in the East Shroud. There's one blue spell that completely trivializes a Realm Reborn's fates because of how its damage scaling works, and you can breeze through the yokai grinding with it. Problem with getting Blue Mage this early, though, is there's a lot of spells you just don't have access to since enemies are in later content. One of my least favorite parts of Final Fantasy VI, getting all Strago's moves. There's a zealous yellow jacket in the lower decks. Oh, I knew you'd come. At least I was hoping, Kupo. Not long ago, I had a stern word with the Mongols' guard about the dangers of turning pleasant fairy tales into disturbing reality, but they insisted that the intimidating force is that as good King Macaw Mog XII, may a scepter of judgment ever command our respect, is exactly the sort of savior we need. The Mongols' guard are afraid, Kupo. Afraid of how the Force has changed. Afraid of the never-ending conflict. Afraid that we Moogles have no place in this new world. One of the stumps here has a random spool of thread on it, and you've always wondered why. Really? I am scared of all those things too, but the thought of unleashing our royal menace upon the Twelveswood scares me even more, Kupo. Please, you must deal with them firmly before this goes too far. A measured thrashing, of course, nothing too brutal. You can enter the Thorn March here, though the tear I've made in the ward. Take care, good fortune. In the meantime, I'll go let the others know that great King Moggle Mog XII, may his reign end with minimal bloodshed, will be vacating his throne once again, Kupo. Yeah, whatever. Thorn March Extreme. Oh, right. These were already hard. Where's the stump? Or is it out here? Disease treant. Gross. All the extreme fights can drop mounts. If you want to try for some, I can literally one-shot them at level 90 now. Will that work? Wouldn't it be, Isn't that immoral? Isn't that corrupt? Neil Breen working on a new movie. He just tweeted it out like a week ago. What's next? Attune to the Aetherite. Just use our earnings to activate the next one. Oh, my head! Every part of my body. Well, every upper part of my body. Can I just fly over these? Yes, I can. Around Reborn, you get glowy horses. Heavensward, you get glowy birds. Stormblood, you get glowy wolves that are all themed after the boss. Oh, cool. But see, I want a King Moggle. I don't want a horse based off of him. I'm sure this was meant to be difficult, but unfortunately, I said no. Have you seen the $30 Fat Moogle mount? I mean, I bought the, Flame Seals. I mean, look, I bought the special edition so I could have the regular Fat Chocobo. Is it really $30 for the mount, though? God. Oh, hold up. That's weird. This says to finish this, but this doesn't say finish on it. Maybe at some point, but I just want to keep making progress. I got the special all mounts mount for Shadowbringers when the content was still current. I'm so proud of yourself for that. Nice. Honestly, I'm fine with whatever. The only difference with some mounts is that other people can ride them with you. Oh, I am going the right way. It's a big mecha dragon. Oh, cool. Oh, it's a special area. I don't think I've been in here before. Mazai, I've heard much of your deeds in recent days. You came to lend your strength to the Primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. Have you, who was that man in black? Unless rumors circulating about Gridania is late. I think it's a two-seater, too. I'll stop by when you when you're in the field. Okay. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stirring amongst the townspeople late. Rumors of shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect. But we have naught to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Mazai. Speak with the people and hear their words with your own ears. Ghost Knight. Aye, I saw him. Clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself. Galloping the shroud atop his hellsborn steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. Not slept a wink since I returned. I think this is for the standalone Odin trial, which was the final ARR one, so you might be a bit undergeared. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do what I can to unlock it, and then we'll put it to the side. I'm only gonna do what's required for the MSQ right now. I'm just doing all these quests to get them out of the way for later. Because I'm already there, and all these are just talk to people and unlock shit. It's really not that big of a deal. The Roost. That's what I called my joint avenue in Pokemon Black 2. I called it the Roost. Which then ended up being Brewster's Cafe in Animal Crossing. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night, you might say, with my own two eyes. More fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where you've traveled, but I can assure you you've not seen more frightened than a beast. One thing I could tell you, friend, was that it was no spectre nor shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Yeah, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me, ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Cool thing I forgot to mention about the overworld Odin fight, since in the lore the sword is the actual Primal and the wielder's possessed. Person who deals the final blow to him actually becomes the character you fight as next Odin spawn. Oh, that's cool. The non-canon fight. Black Polnareff. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you might be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I am not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Was he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Night-cladded, shadow-forged armor, mammoth sword, and hell's-born steed. It's clear now. Our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately prescient. Ghostly knight atop this baleful steed. It's as I feared. The rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It's my suspicion that the dark horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore that this malevolent presence is a primal. Yet before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarrymill and seek out Brother Opepsi? Brother Opepsi. I would know what he knows. And be swift, Mazai. If Odin has truly come to the Shroud, then time is not on our side. Oh. Wow, that is some mount. Oh, this thing's rad. So you have to get all the mounts in Stormblood for this? Or Shadowbringers? Cool. Dismount. Shadowbringers, okay. I'm Oap Pesi, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah yes, Odin, the dark divinity. Though Lord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I'm not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving the earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish Earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. As long last a great hero of Elag did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain, and I almost said Pepsi right there. Storm look at you, a giant nine-tailed fox. Nice. Odin was slain, his spirit sealed within a forest spring, made of Pepsi. For years, this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Allegan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. Now these rumors. The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's fount, deep in the heart of the Shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the Force and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but that was many years ago. It's entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and the fetters of crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I will send you to Earth's fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned. The path will not be an easy one. Should any spirits stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Ah, yeah, it's one of these, okay. For some reason, the one you get in Endwalker is the dragon holding the chair from one of the SNES games, unlike the Lynxes that are regular mounts are. Huh. Last of the Alligans. Guess you got sick again? Oh, Karma. Hey. You're not even going to school right now. How are you getting sick? I'm gonna put that away. Food poisoning? You gotta be careful. That's not always something you can easily recover from. Part of become part of a unicorn party in Primal. Nice. Oh, it actually worked. I don't know if that was what I was supposed to use the water on. I hope you feel better, Karma. Obtain the sundered binding from Earth Steel. Alright. Let's back to Pepsi Boy. Getting four headaches, 3 yarn from your sickness, one which being PayPal being a bitch, instructor not answering your emails, and your sibling being the worst. Oh. Why do you need your instructor to reach back out to you? As your grades from prelims and finals didn't appear in the portal, so I'm hoping to talk to them, but nothing. Maybe they're just taking a vacation after the thing ended. The crystalline gel that held the Dark Divinity in check. Were you able to ascertain what has become of it? Stone may have been the only thing preventing the Elder Primal Odin's return to Eorzea, and now the stone is destroyed. Magical energy still remains in the stone, though its powers have grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain. By Odin's blade, there can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcome guest, and yet it is almost curious. If the Dark Divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the shroud? Any road, you are more than commended for your bravery, adventurer. Simi's preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I'm most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. What is that? Oh, it's the TV. Trapped in the monitor. There was like 10 ponies here earlier, but they all left. Not even a scene. Okay, my grades will be incomplete and I'll have to redo the whole semester. Oh. Was there a time limit on that? Oh. Like literally right here. Wish I had the mail animation for the TV where it looks like they want to break out. Oh, he's upstairs. Okay, how do I, closest way to get up there? Fuck it. When in doubt, mount it out. So it is indeed as we feared. The seal upon the Earth's fount has been broken, and the Dark Divinity rides again. We should have to report immediately. Electrum Gorget. Electrum's a currency. Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, I've finally managed to complete my report, a thorough survey of all the eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the Dark Divinity's presence in the Shroud. I intend to deliver the copies to report to Brother O. Ep Pessy and Bo Lord Lewin and myself. The Science, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I'd be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. So the time comes that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Gridania. Promise me that we can count on your aid. Alright. Eat the right ticket. Go! Forgot there's a Fall Guys mount. Never seen anyone use this one. What is it? I missed it. Yes, I just ended. I contacted them about a week or month ago. Oh. Did you contact the school? See if they could do something about it. Giuseppe Pesto. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this guy like Pizza Tower themed? Yes, he is. That's awesome. This guy's cool as fuck. Giuseppe Pesto. This music makes me think of the Resident Evil save theme. You got a locked quest for me. Oh, need to clear Howling Eye Hard. Okay. That's in a Titan spot. That's the one we need to do to finish up afterwards. Shows I am most heartened by thy safe return, wert thou able to cast light on the shadows that haunt the shroud. List documenting all recent sightings in the Elder Primal Odin. So it's true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the Dark Divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon elegant historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering. One nation's great hero, another's most abhorrent villain. I mean not speak in platitudes, only to say that there is never but a single side to any story, even a story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the great hero of Aleg seal Odin in the jail of crystal, what impels the Dark Divinity to ride once again? Cast thy light in the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. What? Materia. I guess I'll pick that for later. Even though I'm probably never going to use it. That's interesting. That didn't unlock anything. Also, what's up? What was that one song from the last Paper Mario stream? What song? Which part? The end? Might just be Odin lore, but it had a plus, so I don't know. Yeah. Howling Eye of the Navel. With Peach in the computer thing? I mean that, like... light... I don't know how to describe it. It might just be Peach's theme in that game. Wait, what? No, I don't want to go in there. Oh no, I do. I have to go in there. Never mind. Find the timestamp and let me know. I'll look into it. And the mod that adds the Soulsborne thing of leaving messages in the world for other players, and someone left one where Tatru was outside walking the signs. That's be wary of Lalafell. How does that even work? Are the messages stored in like a server, like a independently run server? Oh man. When I don't concentrate on it, it's fine, but like the second I think about my sunburn, my whole body just aches. In fact, fact, I think what I'm going to do is, after I finish this part of the stream, I'm going to take some medicine. That's not what I want. Shows are the signs. You are, as ever, a welcome sight at Maelstrom Command. Our worst fears are realized. Primal Leviathan has returned to threaten our shores. Not think it possible for the fishbacks to summon their rapacious god without a considerably longer period of preparations. There could be no mistake. Prior to contacting Urianger, we received a report detailing the almost complete destruction of a merchant fleet upon the sea. Only one vessel managed to limp into the port, barely the decidedly unwelcome news of Leviathan's resurgence. Well, I heard that in my ear. Judging by the testimony given by the surviving crew members, the massive waves the entity leveled against the ships dwarfed anything we've ever seen in the Primal Command before. Should he unleash a tidal wave of similarly empowered proportions, limbs would be scraped from the island like a barnacle from a hull. It is with such dread imaginings in mind that I bid you sail forth to slay the Lord of the Whirl, yet again. Our strategy remains unchanged. The twin vessel, the War Leader, is being prepared under command of Storm Marshal Slafirson. Someone server, yeah, and it's all set up with stuff with preset words, so it's probably simple to run. Make your way to the Mora Bay dry docks once your own preparations are complete. Seek out Surgeon Sternlona, I hate the names in this area, and she will see you safely aboard the ship. May the Navigator guide and protect you. No. Bomb. What's that? Another Nishinit? No. Oh, why didn't you say so sooner, lad? Only Mado is always looking for a challenge. Another message on my side just says slimy creature inside. 3 open. Alright. No, he'll be able to overtake that. That'll be a smart move. Actually, it doesn't really matter what I do. I kind of got him in between a rock and a hard place. Biggs and Wedge card. If you ask me, this triple try is just a passing craze anyhow. Barnacle toss, the spitting contest, and those are games for real men of the sea. Biggs. Wedge. Jesse. I removed since when my message was made, it turns out they hadn't yet figured out how to make the messages only in specific words. So I was being rude and had that message outside of everyone who had a plot in every word. Storm Sergeant Sternlona at your service. The War Leader is loaded and ready, sir. I'll give the signal for the towing vessel to depart as soon as you're aboard. Leviathan was sighted some distance from the coast, so there should be more than enough time to build up ramming speed. The entire crew is willing to lay down their lives to ensure you reach your target, sir, so you just concentrate on skewering that overgrown sea serpent. Okay, so we did, So the Bowl of Embers. We have to do Howling Eye, and is it the War Leader that we have to do? The Naval. I just have to do the in a Titan spot, okay. The Naval is Titan. In a Titan spot is needed to progress to the Naval, okay. Howling Eye. And once I clear Howling Eye, I'll get the Titan quest, then we could finish. Okay, I see. The bagel, yeah. Alright, so we'll do the Howling Eye, and then I'll get the last one, and then we'll finish that up. Back in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and just straight up... First off, get ready using the recommended gear. I'm gonna go ahead and warp back to Vesper Bay since I'm gonna need to be there anyway to unlock the Titan fight. I have a big bagel. I like big bagels. Leviathan's Extreme is also the most annoying one to try doing solo because the whole falling off the edge thing when trying to mindlessly grind for the mount. Look at this. Oh, that's you. Why? You have such cool mounts. What is this one? Can't really it doesn't really say. Uwu. I don't like bagels. Thin cut bagels are cutting close. It's the... Oh, that's the Fall Guys one? Oh, I actually kind of want that. I have to look and see what item that is to get that one. Shows I don't have my OBS up. Let's put this down ahead of time so it doesn't come up and bother us later. OBS is running. Okay, we're at 243 for this part. Pretty good. If I immediately unlock Titan and then we do that, we should get that done within the next like 15 minutes. And then that perfectly ends the first part. And I could take a short break and then I'll do 2.4 when I come back. Gradually checking everything off the list. And then next stream of this, I will do, I'll finish 2.4 if I don't finish it tonight. I'll start Crystal Tower. And then once that's done, we can just plow through the rest of 2.5. Boy, we'll tell you about my Ren Fair experience later, but generally had a good time. Oh, same. I had a great time, except for the part where I got, almost second-degree burns all over my body. It was good. I got sunburned all over, and it's mostly first degree, but there's a couple spots that are blistering, which I guess is technically considered second degree, which isn't good. Oh. Smart got sunscreen replayed every 2 hours. That's my problem. I tried doing it. I tried doing it after 4, and I don't think it was enough. I was also using spray instead of lotion, which is something I've never used before, and I guess I just didn't put enough on. Lesson learned for next time, at least. God, that stock scream. Just to be sure someone put lotion behind your neck to make sure it was covered, yeah. Love this music, yeah, it's good. Silly little girl. Silly little gal. pocket sand. Now 60 is 16 with Benedicta. Benedicta? I don't know who that is. Oh. Ah. I have no MP. What the? There's 3 of her? Attack of the Bees. Yeah, Benedict is the chosen of Garuda in FF16, so she can be that use the icon's abilities and even blend her form with Garuda's. I mean, I understand how the icons work, I just didn't know the character. Sorry if my instructor didn't even see my message and blames me for not coming to school. Spam his Facebook DMs with the B-movie script. Oh my god. Just, Karma, get in touch with the school. Let's take that. I'm trying. I keep forgetting to congratulate everyone. What if there's a mod to like integrate Twitch chat? I like how that looks when it moves. It's good. Alright, let me go unlock Titan. We'll do that, and then I'm going to take a short break afterwards. And I'll see if I'm feeling okay enough to keep going. This is actually going to work out perfectly. I'm at 250 in terms of time streamed, so we could do this in 10 minutes. Ishtola would entrust you the titanic task of defeating a greatly strengthened Titan. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. Pains me to say that Titan has also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. He understands that it's when they choose to ignore him it's when a big-ass problem, yeah. Panicking over it's not going to do you any good, though. So just, you know, get in contact with the school and see what they say, because they can't all ignore you. That'd be highly irresponsible. The kobold subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals without being none the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. Primal's might is determined by 2 factors, the amount of crystals it has gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. Prudence. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it's addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you've traveled to his Demesne? By way of the Aetheryte, first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this Aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You want to speak to Commander Riki at Maelstrom Command for details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it that you spare no preparation. Spare no expense. Dreeb. Dreeb. Oh, I'm big. I don't know when that happened. Okay. Probably when I was mashing buttons. Demens, different schools says middle schools spound similar ethics like here. I mean, what kind of school would it be if it wasn't? If you're not listening to your students? Then it would be a school in America. Things. I know this would be a nightmare, but I wish they'd let you ride mounts in the towns, or at least make you move faster by default. Alright, so once I finish this quest, I'll unlock the Naval Hard, and once I get the Naval Hard, I just have to do that, and that will be enough for me to do 2.5 later. Once I finish 2.4. But then I still have to do the Crystal Tower to unlock 2.55. Fat Chocobo mount, but it's me. Yeah. I have Fat Chocobo right here. Just can't use it. There's a buff you can get to increase the sprint speed in cities, but sure if it's free company exclusive, though. That sounds like a bard playing an instrument. Shows out the signs. Your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must return to you again to lay Titan low. Can you get that guy from the Company of Heroes out here? I'm sure he'll do well with it. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such vast stores of crystals, and in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. You have felled the Primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new aetherite that will take you to the Naval. It's situated deep within Ugamaro Mines. Not the most convenient locations, admittedly, so you'll have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds. They kobold them, then, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the Navigator guide you on your way, Shozai. A tune-up, baby! A lot of free company buffs, such as XP and stuff like that, and there's items that give you those buffs on your own temporarily. The sprint one was added recently, so I don't know if there's an item equivalent for that added too. Ah, okay. Anyway, Karma wants to see the Fat Chocobo. He's going to see the Fat Chocobo. Pretty sure I've gone over here before, and I've attuned myself to that aetherite, but I remember this spot specifically, but no, maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else, actually. Uh-oh. Alright, I see what I gotta do here. Flying so they don't see me somehow. Oh, great. Oh, he's leaving. He's retreating. Orb! Yay! Glad you guys are happy about it. Hey, Kinnis, how you doing? Naval hard, now accessible. Okay, so once I clear this, 2.5 will unlock. Once I beat 2.4. Like, you can kind of tell the song is one of the few remaining Uematsu tracks in the game. At least I think it is. Yeah. Just listen, like, if you listen closely to the percussion and the backing, it's very, like, old-school Final Fantasy. What's the studio can be traded with iterant Moogles. Studio is an item sync level. All items will be just at the level. Okay. I like how I can't access any of those. I am not good at Mahjong. Alright. This will be the last battle for this part of the okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is gonna be the end of the stream. If you're here, I'm gonna take a break after this, and then I'll come back. It's gonna be like a 10-15 minute break, and I'll come back and we'll start 2.4. Still a few Uematsu 1.0 songs they haven't brought back yet, and they should. Really? Not this one. This is clearly not new Uematsu. Maybe it is. Does he do lyrics? And make 13 orphans delete a lot of parents on Mahjong joke. Alright, trapped in rocks, pushed off the edge. Right? Yeah. Ow! Nah, this is soaking. Okay. Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot to turn it off. There you go. Oh, fucking hell, man. God, what was I supposed to do there? I didn't have a chance to target it. I'm not doing too well, huh? Then again, it looks like a lot of us are down right now. Never mind. I don't seem to be the only one struggling a bit here. And Hard Extreme used to be infamously the worst because the netcode used to be worse and it was permadeath if you fell off. Oh my god. We ain't here thinking feeling our way out of this one. Nope. What do I do now? Do I just quit? Oh. Oh, it just revived me in the field, okay. That's never I've never died at the very end of a raid before trial before. I thought I'd just get nothing for that happening. Like how the person who was grilling me fell off the edge after they told me to stand near it. No disrespect to them. I just find it funny that that happened like right afterwards. Okay. So I've done these all now. So this is like... I guess they count as being... Oh, okay. Actually, look. Wait, hold on. Or not. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go back to Mordona. I'll plate up here, and then we'll move on. Yeah, I'm still a little confused at what exactly... There's a check mark if you completed something before. Oh, I didn't see that. Wait, hold on. Is actually like kind of hurting a bit. Poetics, Disciple of Magic. Okay. Okay, that's for BLM. BLM. Okay, so it's every other one. Okay, medicine, hydration time. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break in just a moment. Ayla, which ones do you think I should invest in to start? Actually, wait, I should get the weapon, right? Two-handed arm exchange? No, that's not it. Look what your current weakest is. 54. Iron works for weapon. Oh, okay. Oops. I don't need anything for offhand. 53, 71, 53, 92. Special arms. Oh, okay, that's not anything I want to invest in right now. Oh, there's a lot more down here. Oh wait, no, this is Disciple of... That's why I was looking at the wrong thing. Vitality, determination, spell speed up. Intelligence up. In terms of pure stats, none of these are amazingly high. This, however, vitality plus 50, critical hit, intelligence plus 52. That's better. Direct hit rate and determination. Don't worry too much about stats. Focus on item level for now. Oh, okay. Well, item level... Okay. Alright, actually, that makes it a lot easier. $110, 90, 90, 90, 90. 90, 70, 110, 90, 110. And then item level 3. I'm assuming you'll get a better one of that. So I need a better necklace. Let's start with that. This is based solely on stats, though. Spell speed. Well, that's a flat upgrade across the board. 25, 24, 26, 17. And this... Oh, well, that's for healing. Mind and piety. Okay, so this is a better... Overall better choice. Let me see what I got. Let me see what we got in weapons. Do of casting ones for all class. Okay. No, I don't want QB. Oh, Hood of Casting, double... Okay. I can't see the full name. Joker of Casting. Ah, I see. Alright. Oh, that was almost all of them. Well, whatever. Alright, well, I'll focus on getting the rest after that. And not fucking up the the things. Fire horse. I saw that person grilling me during the raid. Don't worry. They're absolutely right. I don't have no idea how to do it. Cool. Doing a decent chunk of what I want to do so far. I mean, in theory, there's no reason I can't stream at this time every night. It's just, it's really hard for me to get ready to stream by like 9:30. To be honest, I wanted to stream earlier, it's just that this sunburn is like really hurting me. And I don't know if I have the energy to like put out doing that. Anyway, I'm going to take a short break here. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna just like grab something to eat, grab a drink, take some medicine, try to cool off a little bit, and I will come back and I'll start 2.4, and maybe we'll finish it in one go. I'm probably not, because I know there's a dungeon this patch. But yeah, you don't have to care about stats outside the item level until endgame when you do materia and stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm not supposed to be using the materia right now. Okay, that's good, because I haven't touched it. Alright, if you're on YouTube, check back tomorrow for the next part. If you're here, just take a breather. I'll be back in like 10 minutes, and we'll do a part 2 of this. Stick around.